Alright, you are welcome to JAMB Biology Chemistry Day 2, Batch 1 and Batch 2. This way, so I don't know why this way is behaving like this. So you are welcome to the live stream, the chemistry live stream for Day 2, Batch 1 and what? Batch 2. Alright, we have someone online, someone just liked the post. That means we have someone online. So let's move on immediately. Those people who are not online will join us along or will join us as we continue. So let's move on to the first question. So see, JAMB Chemistry questions Day 2. JAMB Chemistry questions for Day 2. So we'll be moving on straight to the JAMB Chemistry questions that have been provided for Day 2. So we are not going to waste much time because some people are writing by 3 o'clock. So basically, I have less than half. I'm giving myself 40 minutes to see how I can be able to digest all these questions. That means that I might not be going for long explanations. I might not be explaining everything. I'll just give you the answers. I'll give you the questions, give you the options, and I'll give you the answer. So let's move on. The next question, the first question. The electrolyte used for electroplating an article with silver. The electrolyte used for electroplating an article with silver is A. Silver nitrate solution, B. Silver cyanide solution, C. Sodium argentocyanide solution, and D. Nickel sulfate solution. So that is a question that is there. The electrolyte used for electroplating an article with silver is A. Silver nitrate solution, B. Silver cyanide solution, C. Sodium argent. I don't know. People are just calling me. I'll buy Wi-Fi so that I'll be going what is it called? So I'm really tired too. Is these people that are calling me I'm really tired. So the electrolyte used for electroplating is what? A, which is what? The silver what? Nitrate what? Aluminum powder is used in what? Thermite what? Welding. Because A, it is a strong reducing agent. B, it is a strong That was really frustrating because everybody want to call me now. I don't know what they want to get right now. Let me pick this call. Please, so people should not call me again now. People should stop calling. Everybody want to call me. I don't know. These people that are writing by 3 o'clock, they're the ones that are calling. So it says, aluminum powder is used in thermite welding because A, it is what? A strong reducing agent. B, it is a strong oxidizing agent. And C, it is corrosion resistant. And D, it is what? A good conductor of what? Heat. The answer there is what? A, it is what? A strong what? Reducing agent. Kemi Olapade I wish you good luck. You are writing by 3 p.m. I wish you good luck. Those of you that are writing by 3 p.m., I wish you good luck. I just pray they should stop calling. So aluminum powder used in thermal welding because it's what a strong reducing what agent. Let's move on to the next question. The metal zinc and tin are present in the alloy the metal zinc and tin are present in the alloy A are present in the alloy A, solder, B, brass, C, bronze, and D, duralumin. So it says the metal zinc and tin are present in the alloy A, solder, B, brass, C, bronze, and what? D, what? Duralumin. Yes, you are correct. Olusunkami Awutubo. You are what? Correct. The answer is what? A, which is what? Solder. The answer is what? A, which is what? Solder. Please, if you are just joining the live stream, I will add you to the WhatsApp group. So don't call. There's no need for you to call. If you call, you are disconnecting us. And if I don't continue, there's now you can get access to join the WhatsApp group. Electrolytic refining of metals. The impure metal is made up of in the electrolytic refining of metals. The impure metal is made up of A, cathodes, B, salt bridge, C, anodes, and D what? Electrodes. So what is the answer? In the electrolytic what? Refining of what? Metals. The impure metal is made up of what? A, cathodes, B, salt bridge, C, anodes, and what? D, what? Electrode. The correct answer there is the what? The impure metal is made up of what? The what? Anodes. Yes, this Olusankanmi, this guy dey hot o. Perhaps it's now. Eva Eswa, you are welcome. Eva Eswa, you are welcome. The correct answer is the what? Anodes. Let's move on to the next question. Stainless steel does not contain the following except stainless steel. If you are just joining the live stream and you are writing biology tomorrow, I already have the topics you are supposed to read when it comes to biology. The topic, I already have it. Focus on these topics. That is where your question is going to come from. So I will drop it in the WhatsApp group. Even for chemistry, I already have it. I will drop it in the WhatsApp group the moment we are through with this live stream. So we are going to be very fast. Stainless steel does not contain the following except stainless steel does not contain the following except A, CRO, chromium, B, aluminium, C, carbon, and D, nitrogen. So it says stainless steel does not contain the following except. So what do you think is the answer? Let's be fast. Rita, it's not what? Aluminium. Francis Ikena, you are correct. Chion Telam Agu, it is not. Miracle in nature, you are wrong. No. The correct answer there is what? A. The correct answer there is what? I don't have time. If I want to start explaining now, some people will come to the comment section and start saying I should not explain, I should continue. So I will just give you the question. If you want to cram, you cram. If you want to jot it down and understand, if you are not writing today, it is important that you calm down after this live stream. So you go and watch this video and take note of what we have done today and yesterday, and I'll also drop you the topic you're supposed to focus on. So let's move on to the next question here. This is not an alloy of copper. This is not an alloy of copper. This is not an alloy of what? Copper. This is not an alloy of what? Copper. We have A, brass, B, bronze, C, solder, and D. This is not an, it's not network. It's people that are calling me. Call. I am so tired. So this is not an alloy of what? Copper. A, we have brass. B, we have bronze. C, we have solder. And D, we have what? Duralumin. The correct answer there is what? D. Choma, you have it correct. Choma, you have it what? Correct. Middle planet, you have it correct. Siley, you have it correct. So the correct answer there is what? The D, which is what? Duralumin. The duralumin is not an alloy of what? Copper. Let's move on to the next. The two metals in bronze are. The two metals in bronze are. The two metals in bronze are. Or the two main metals in bronze are A, copper and zinc, B, copper and lead, C, copper and nickel, and D, copper and what? Tin. So the question is that the two main what? Metals in bronze are what? A, copper and zinc, B, copper and lead, C, copper and nickel, and D, copper and what? Tin. Yes. Correct. All of you are correct. All of you are what? Correct. It is not A and D. The answer is 1. It is not A or D. Compound. Which of the following is a saturated or compound? Compound. Which of the following is a saturated or compound? A, C3H6. A, C3H6. What do you understand by what? Saturated what? Compounds. That is the first word. Questions. What do you understand by what? Saturated what? It says, if it's not my village people, why the life will they do anyhow when he wants to answer, when he wants to say the answer? You mean for which one? Which of the questions are you asking for? Pure, this one is a new question. Which of the following is what? A saturated what? Compound. We have A, C3H6, B, C3H5, C, C2H5Cl, and D, C3H5Cl2. I know why I am not calling their names. I'm just calling C3H6. I know why I don't want to what? Mention their what? Names. It is not left for you to what? Understand what it. Look at the answer there. Someone already said the answer. It says single bond. Someone says single what? Bond. Another person says saturation of what? Single what? Bond. My phone is on DND. You want to disturb, but the course as is still entering. So the answer is what? Single bond, which is what? Alkanes. And when it is alkanes, you get to find out that the alkanes are saturated what? Hydro what? Carbon. So the correct answer is what? C. The correct answer is what? C. Let's what? Move on. The next question. Sodium hydroxide is used to test for. Sodium hydroxide hydroxide, sodium hydroxide is used to test for sodium hydroxide is used to test for A. Calcium ions, B. Zinc, C. Ammonium, and D. Copper, D. Copper ions. What is the answer? Let me see. Sir, please, what about solving of questions? The thing is, these questions are gotten from different what places. You understand? These questions are gotten from what different what places. In the evening, you get to see questions that are based on what solving. You understand? You get to see questions that are based on what solving. But the only problem we have is that why it that solving questions, why they come is that we tend to in a text. You understand? So some of those solving questions we cannot form it to our text because of our phone keyboards to type. So what we basically do is to snap it. So when we snap it, you get to see it only on WhatsApp. You get to see it only on what? WhatsApp. Yes, I will send the same questions on WhatsApp. If you're in the WhatsApp group, that is just it. So sodium hydroxide used to test for what? Someone already mentioned D. Someone mentioned D. Let me check. Anthony Omalu. Is this based on questions for today? Look at it now. JAMB Chemistry questions they won. But this is for batch 1 and what 2. Day 1 and day 2. Batch 1 and what 2. There are some people that have already written by 7. There are some people that have written by what 9. But that is what we are doing right now. So I'm being fast. All these things is something that I will have been explaining. This is something that we will explain. But if people just want me to give you the answer, look at this is 113. So people that want to write by 3, that is why you see me behaving so fast. You understand? This is something that we need to explain for the benefit of those people that are writing tomorrow or on Monday. But people that are writing today say, sir, please ahead. That is why. Which of these does not involve the destructive distillation of what? Coal. Which of these does not involve the destructive distillation of what? Coal. Left from me, if it is left from me, what I normally do, let me see, it says left from me, what I usually do is to come and start explaining. People say I should give what only answer, so is the answer I'm giving them. Maybe on the WhatsApp group, when I add other people, I will see how we can be trying to solve, especially when they will draw more questions on what carbon what, when they will draw more questions in what organic or chemistry. But for the purpose of those who are just writing, let me just list the answers, the options and the answers. You're gonna find out more about them. Which of these does not involve the destructive distillation of what? Coal? We have A, we have benzene, we have B, we have coal tar, we have C, we have coal fiber, and we have D, ammonical liquor. Ammonical liquor. Which of these does not involve the destructive distillation of what? Coal. So what is the last answer to the question?
That's copper.
The answer is copper now. D. The last question I asked was what? D. Which is what? Copper. But for this particular one now, which of these does not involve the destructive distillation of what? Coal. The answer there is what? Coal what? Fiber. The answer there is what? Coal what? Fiber. And coal fiber is what? Option what? C. If you chat me up on WhatsApp, I will certainly add you in the word group. Just that if my hand here is paining because I'm tired of scrolling. I have more than thousands of people chatting me up and staring. So that is just a code fiber. It is not what involved in the destructive distillation of what code. There's no time for explanation. That's what some people say I should not explain. They say go ahead, sir. The next question. Okay. Alright, let me check the next question though. I'm coming though. When a solution of silver nitrate is saturated, when a solution of silver nitrate is precipitated, so let's say when a solution of silver nitrate is saturated, when a solution of silver nitrate is saturated with hydrogen sulfide, a black PPT, that is a black precipitate, a black what? PPT is formed. A black PPT formed, which is what? A, hydrogen sulfide, B, silver what? Sulfide, C, lead sulfide, and D, HN. Alright, am I correct? Yes. So what is the answer? Let's go. No time. Yeah, so if you chatted me up, I will certainly add you up, although it's not easy. It's not easy right now. I want this live stream to be at least, should I start explaining? That is the problem. Should I start explaining these things? If you want me to, should I start explaining? Please drop it in the comment section. Or I should be explaining. Now, if I start explaining, I don't want people that are writing today to come and start. What is it? To come and start saying, "Oh, sir, just go to the answer." Because it was same thing. Look at this dicey love has come again. Sir, please, no time. You see, don't explain. You cannot. Those of people that are writing today, that's why I see me. I'm not doing any form of explanation. If not, this stuff, when the solution was silver nitrate saturated with hydrogen sulfide, the black PPT was formed. I already explained this stuff yesterday. This question repeated, or this question is repeating. This question was done yesterday for chemistry. This question was already done for what? Chemistry. And the answer is what? B. 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 When the solution of silver nitrate is saturated with what? Hydrogen sulfide, a black precipitate form is what? The silver what? Sulfide. Let's move on to the next question. This thing is I have explanation, so whenever I do my answer, I have explanation. But if I want to start explaining now, this is still complain. So the next one. Which quantum number, this question repeats again, oh. This question is repeating. Which quantum number divides shells into orbitals? Which quantum number this is quantum number divides shells into orbitals. If you are writing tomorrow chemistry, physics, biology, I'll be dropping area of concentration. Just focus on those topics. When you focus on those topics, and if you don't see questions, then come back and say, "Oh, sir, I didn't see questions." So then I will know that, okay, what I'm doing is what play. But when I give you those topics on WhatsApp and you study them and you come out tomorrow, then just know that your exam is what? Settled 90 plus. So which quantum number divides shells into what? Orbitals. You have A, principal. B, azimuthal. C, magnetic, and D spin or spine. Which quantum number divides yesterday I made a mistake. This same question repeated itself yesterday. And which quantum number divides shells into what orbitals? I said I told you people that it was what the principal, but it was later when I went to the house I get to check it. It is not what principal. It is azimuthal. It is what azimuthal. This azimuthal is a quantum number that divides shells into what orbitals. It was yesterday I made this mistake and I said principal. I went to the house and I got my correction, only for me to come back today. Yesterday I said it was principal. Just this same question repeated yesterday. I said principal, but it was when I went through the comment section, some people corrected me, so I had to check it again, and I got to find out the answer is what the word azimuthal, which is what B, and not what the word principal. The next question: the molecular formula for organic, the molecular formula of a common organic laboratory anesthetic. Yes. The molecular formula of a common, the molecular formula of a common organic laboratory anesthetic is A, B, C, and D. Alright, what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? My phone is getting low. My phone is getting what? Low. Correct. Someone have the answer. Engine, your answer is what? Correct. The answer is what? A. CH what? CL what? 3. It's a what? A common word. Laboratory what? Anesthetics. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. What is the next question? Which question do I have here again for chemistry? Please just give me some time. Let me check the questions I have here for chemistry. Because I believe I still have question here for chemistry. Let me check. Just give me some minutes. Alright, just give me some minutes. Alright, I've seen questions again. In an electrochemical cell, in an electrochemical cell, reduction occurs where? I don't want to write it. Let's answer it. In an electrochemical cell, reduction occurs at the I don't want to write it too. In the electrochemical cell, reduction occurs where? Who is answering it? In an electrochemical cell, reduction occurs. Correct. Is Chamubi is back. This guy, Chamubi is back. Yes, Chamubi, you are welcome. No limit, you are correct. So reduction occurs at the what? Cathode, while oxidation occurs at where? The anode. So these stuffs are not things are what? Right. Alright, the next question. What is the what? Functional group of what? Alcohol. What is the what? Functional what? Group of what? Alcohols. Notes. Please take notes. Reduction occurs at the cathode. Oxidation occurs at the what? Anode. So please take note. If you are confusing them, take note. The next question. Okay, what is the functional group of what? Alcohols. So you already know that the functional group of the alcohol is what? The word OH. The functional group of alcohol is the word OH. I want to go on to deep questions that are here. What is the IUPAC name What is the word IUPAC name? What is the word IUPAC word name? What is the IUPAC name of CH2, sorry, CH3, CH2OH? What is the IUPAC name of CH3? A. Ethanol. B. Methanol. C. Propanol. And D. None of the above. So what is the IUPAC word name? What is the IUPAC name? Nope, it is not methanol. It is not methanol. It is what? Do you have English questions for today? I have English questions, but you can only get these English questions in the group. I can only send English questions in the group. I will say it is not methanol. See, there was a particular question. There was a particular question I asked before coming here. What is the functional group of what? Alcohols. Functional what? Group of what? Alcohol. And I said, because I believe, you see, one thing is this: what you think is easy for you, do you think is easy for you? It's not easy for another person. That is why I love explaining it, so that I can carry everybody along. And I like building my questions from one to another. That's why I like explaining. But people are not wanting me to explain. Don't want me to explain. But let's continue. So I said the functional group of the alcohol is the what? OH. The functional group of the alcohol is what? OH. And now when you look at this equation here, or this what? Right? You get to see what the OH was located what here. This is to tell you that this is the word alcohol, right? This is to tell you that is the word alcohol. So the IUPAC name of this is the word the IUPAC name of that word on the board is what? The word what do you call it? The ethanol. But let me tell you something. Let me say something right now. This particular type of formula is known as what? It's not the word condensed word structure. It's not the word condensed word structure. Please take note too. I know why I'm saying it. This type of structure is not what the condensed word structure. Then the type of structure you see something like this. The type of structure you see something like this. You understand? That you see them being what? Open. It's not as what the skeletal. It's not as what the skeletal structure. Oh, sorry, network. Someone is calling. Sorry, I don't know. People will be watching this live stream. They'll be watching the live stream. They will still call you again. Like they are watching the live stream. They want you to add them on WhatsApp. How calls? It's just calls that are entering. I'm really sorry. It's just calls that are entering. So, like I said the structure in which these formulas are being what exercised or expressed is known as what the skeletal or the calculate what structure. Why this one that they are written in what CH3, CH2, those ones are known as what the condensed what structure. I'm really sorry. Let me just answer the next 3 questions. Then I don't know. They should be chatting instead of what calling. So let me just answer these next 3 questions. Then I will call it what? A day for this section, for this live stream. I'll call it a day for the live. The course is too much. But I'm going to drop these questions on WhatsApp. I'm going to drop ammonia. So the catalyst that is used in the what? Haber process to what? Produce what? Ammonia. We have what? A. Alright. The correct answer there is what? Alright. The correct answer there is what? Ion. The correct answer there is what? Ion. So the Haber process uses what? And what? Ion what? Catalyst to combine what? Nitrogen and hydrogen into what? Ammonia. The Haber process uses what? A catalyst, which is what? Ion, to combine what? Nitrogen and hydrogen, give us what? Ammonia. These are the kind of explanations you will be getting, but since people are rushing me and I want to also follow with you people and rush, that is why you see me now what giving what this what explanations. So let's move on. The next question I have here, the next 2 questions, then I'll end. What is the main component of natural gas? What is the main component of what? Natural what? Gas. What is the main component of what? Natural what? Gas. What is the main component of what? What is the main component? What is the main component of natural what? Gas. We have A, propane. Let me see whether someone is calling. Okay, we have A, we have propane. Correct. Someone has already given the answer. Correct. The answer is already there, so no need to write now. Correct. I have the answer. Thank you. Let's move on to the next one. The answer is methane. You are correct. All of you are correct. I'm just getting the answer, so no need to even say it. Let me look for the last question. Let's look for the last question. Which of these is a transition metal? Which of these is a transition metal? So the main component of natural gas is what? Methane. M-E-T-H-A-N-E. Sorry. Which of these is a transition what? Metal. We have A, sodium. We have B, magnesium. We have C, iron. And we have D, hydrogen. Which of this is what? A transition what? Metal. The answer is what? Iron. That is what? C. The answer is what? Iron, which is what? C. So the transition metals, which is what? Group what? 3 to what? 12 have what? Variable what? Oxidation what? State and form what? Color what? Compound. Compound. Look at the particular. I wanted to just skip this now, but this particular question, we did it yesterday and it is back. Look at here. The most electronegative element in the periodic table is what? This is a question, but no need to write. The most electronegative element in the periodic table is what? The most electronegative element in the periodic table is what? Is this the question everybody doing JAMB today will see? I've been explaining this now. I've been explaining this for the past all my live stream. I've been explaining that you don't expect the questions to be what to what, but these are the questions people have already answered. You understand? I am not Dr. Strange. I can't see the future, but I can predict the future. I can tell you that you also will see questions from what this, but it's not going to be what to what. So why I am avoiding this, I don't want to tell you that. Why I'm avoiding to tell you that this is the questions you see today is because I don't want a situation where you enter the exam hall and probably you don't see what questions, and you now come back to my YouTube channel or you now come back to my WhatsApp group and say you didn't see the word question. Why I'm doing this is because people have already written this question for what today, which is what people in the morning by 7 o'clock and people by what 9 o'clock. So this is just to what help those people who are here to what write their exams to get an idea of what their mates have what written. That is just what it. Thank you so much for the live stream. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Yes, thank you so much for joining the live stream. But before I end the live stream, I want to give a special shout out to all of you that supported today for the airtime. Yes, a lot of you sent me airtime in the group. Okay, which of these is a transition metal?
No, most negative.
Okay, which of these?
No.
Electronegative, right? The most electronegative is fluorine. The most electronegative element in the periodic table is for fluorine. So before, like I said, I want to give a special word shout out to all of you that participated in the word helping of what making this word live stream was possible. I have the questions, but I didn't have data to come online like to do live streaming. But a lot of you, your names I can't actually remember all of their name, but I know some of you sent 100 naira airtime, 200 naira airtime, 500 naira airtime, 1000 naira airtime. Some of you even collected my account number to send me money. So I really appreciate it. What I am doing here is I am giving you JAMB Chemistry day by day questions. These are legit questions that your mates have already written. But I only get this from 10 a.m. That is from those people that have written in the word morning. So this is how I questions. All my questions are 100% legit. So if you want to also support what I am doing, if you love what I am doing and you want to support us, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. And if you are not yet in our WhatsApp group, chat me. Get my number 07062462746. I am doing all this just to help people who are looking for ways they can be able to pass their JAMB exam. I have these questions, I can decide to sell it. A lot of people are selling it, but what will I gain if I sell it? My goal is to see a lot of people studying medicine and surgery, is to see people in engineering, is to see people in nursing science, is to see people in radiography, and that is how we make a better Nigeria. Note that you have come too far for you to give up, and if you are writing your JAMB today, I will be sending the questions. You can just go through it, remove every form of panic in your mind, believe in yourself, believe in the trust in the process. You have come too far for you to give up. Please also note that JAMB Expo does not exist. What they simply do is to recycle or past questions and answer and present it to you, and because you are desperate, you will pay money. The best JAMB Expo you can get is what I am doing here, the review of the day-to-day questions. This is to help you prepare if you are writing the next day. If you are coming across my YouTube channel, my name is Basi Ejoba, and I'm a 400 level student in the University of Calabar, studying medical laboratory science. And in my channel, I help students level up their academic game. I also share free tips on the channel focusing on personal development. So if you love content like this and wish to score high in your JAMB UTME, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so I can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this, and so that you can help me grow. Your dream is very valid. Scoring up to 320 plus in your JAMB UTME is very possible. I've dropped the one for chemistry, for biology, and what I'll be dropping in the group right now are the various topics you are supposed to read. If you are preparing for chemistry, if you are preparing for physics, I will drop you biology. I will drop you the topics. Read these exact topics and believe in yourself. Tomorrow you are going to see questions from this topic. Until I see you in the WhatsApp group, until I see you in my next video or in my next live stream, I really love you. Thank you.
Stop for you.
I'm telling you.
Mama, no water.
No one's like that.
Tomorrow 6 a.m.
It's writing by 6 a.m.
When?
Monday.
Oh, God. Hey, it's okay. But
Just write it and rest.
when you just finish right, we're like, finish writing, if you come outside, you just you breathe in and out.